So, how you had to post something you really want to say, but real life took over and it prevented you from saying it because you try to find the right time and place and situation to say these things. And yeah, that's what I'm currently recently experienced with a few things in my life. I had a desire to share one of the misunderstandings of myself. And I probably talked about this before, but it's been one of the things on my mind lately. And it stems from explaining myself. Now, if you know me, you know anything about me, that's one thing I hate doing. Explaining myself. I really do not like explaining myself. Because for me, explaining myself means I'm telling you a lot and I'm expecting you to understand a lot. And that doesn't routinely happen in my life. So it really, I guess it triggers me a little bit having to explain myself. And I don't like explaining myself because I feel like if I'm telling you something, you should take what I'm saying and be with it. How do you feel to tell people that you communicate with on a regular the same thing about you over and over and over and over and over and over and over? And it's nothing wrong with displaying yourself over and over and over to new people. It's like, for example, if every week you went to counseling, you had a new counselor, you'll be okay telling your story over and over because the counselor don't know you. But imagine you having the same counselor and every time you meet him, you have to say, well, this is why I'm hurt. And you got to say it every week. How would that make you feel? Not good. So that's why I don't like explaining myself. So one of the big misunderstandings of me is my how would I say this? What I mean when I say something, my intentions. Now, for me, when I am saying something, my intention is being positive. I'm attempting to be a positive person. I'm not intending to be negative. So it really makes me feel a certain way when I have to tell you how I'm feeling and you take it as being negative. Because if I have something negative to say, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to say it. And if I do say it, I'm going to tell you that I feel negative. So if I tell you I'm feeling in a positive manner about something, I don't like when others. So that's one of the things I definitely experience. If I'm telling you that I feel negative towards something, I feel negative. Take it as negative. Okay? But if I tell you I'm not hurt by something and I'm expressing my feelings, don't take it as being negative. Take it as me expressing my feelings in a positive manner. I struggle with people interpreting something as negative. I feel like if I'm telling you something, that's positive because we're expressing myself and you're able to better understand my feelings towards something. That's positive. It's not negative. Negative is me not expressing my feelings or you not openly accepting my feelings. Because we live in a world where you have to accept. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like. You have to accept people's feelings. Now, the cool thing about life is we live to grow. And over time, if you notice, people have the ability to grow. But it has to be of some influence. So, if you want somebody to change, you got to accept their feelings first. You can't disregard their feelings, but have a desire for them to change based off you not accepting their feelings. That's going to make them be more focused on strengthening that barrier of overcoming it. You know, we all live in this type of world, and sometimes we get caught up in this world and we forget that we are a product of our environment, and being a product of your environment is just the stuff you're influenced by, which change when you change environments. So, how else is it best that we grow? By accepting and trying to promote change with others. So that's one of the things that I think is like misunderstood by me and the way I carry myself is people not accepting or misinterpreting me. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't like something about somebody, if you don't like something they're doing, it's more appropriate to accept it and then have a conversation. Because a conversation is more productive when you accept them for what they do and who they are. So that's why I try to guide myself on is accepting people for who they are and then talking about change. I'm not going to carry myself in a manner of, well, if you don't agree with me, you don't have the right to having feelings. That's kind of productive because I don't want people to feel that way towards me. You know. Now I also notice I'm not compatible with introverts because I'm an introvert that doesn't act like it. So when you get to know me, you learn you're an introvert. Now, I will say I spent most of my life thinking I was a people's person. No, I'm not a people's person. I'm just good with people. You know, that doesn't mean I have a desire to be around people. I have a strength to be around people. And I'm not the only person that experienced those type things. But I learned this through being in different environments, you know. Sometimes I want to learn more, but it's it's based off my desires. It's not based on somebody else's desires, you know. That's one reason I initially got into social work, because I knew I had a strength of people. But I initially jumped in thinking I was a people's person. Not true. But that's something I learned, accepted, and built and grew up on. So if someone is not able to build and grow from those types of things, it's going to prevent a barrier. And that's what I feel that my being misinterpreted happened, and misunderstandings about me is people being like that towards me, because I know the extra challenges and the hassles and hurdles you have to overcome to deal with people like that. So I really don't like when I'm one of those people. So I think it's really important to like funnel your energy and yourself in that direction. So I want to give it a little transparent. If you hear my breathing and my talking is weird, I'll let you know why. I was supposed to go to the gym probably like 20 minutes ago, but due to the situation, the gym is closed for an hour, and this is my gym time. So I planned on doing this after the gym. So I'll probably go part 2 after the gym. But yeah, my heart rate is definitely increasing, and I'm trying not to sound too wild. Because, you know, I normally talk real mellow unless I I get super passionate about something, but not in my podcast sense, but just me talking to people, because I want to get all my information out before I let them talk. And then I want to give them the same respect and the same time. I try to accelerate the conversation. So yeah, so I'm trying to slow down. But as you know, sometimes it takes more energy slowing down than it do going fast. So right now I'm kind of like slowing down my energy level. So it's taking a lot of air and breathing out, trying to slow my breathing down. But yeah, y'all take care, and just definitely always remember, sometimes being misunderstood affects people, and when you want to get better understanding and relationships with people, you want to definitely focus on those type things. All right, holla.